it passed through the hands of so many directors before I think they just ran out of people to call. Because I'm not on the top of anybody's list. But it's just that sense of, I tracked the character for, I made a movie called Solomon Kane. I say 10 years ago, but somebody reminded me it was actually 15 years ago. It's a whole other lifetime. But that's a Robert E. Howard character. And obviously Sonja initially, the Robert E. Howard is a guy who created Conan, the Simmer and other barbarians everybody knows. And Sonja appears in one of his short stories as a character. He wrote it in 1935. There's a completely different version of this character. And then in 1973 was reinvented to be this kind of buxom woman in a chainmail bikini by Marvel. Movie 1985 movie with Bridget and Arnold. I don't know if any of you guys see that. Some definitely a few faces old enough to remember it. And I did shoot a Bridget Nielsen cameo, but it didn't make the cut of the movie, which is a shame because she's. What I'd written a bunch for. I knew that she was willing. I didn't know her before this at all. I knew she was willing to do it, and I kept writing scenes that she'd be perfect for. Right? Oh, she'll be great in this. I'll put a thing where she can do this and that. Oh, then she can meet Sonja here. And then finally the dates didn't work, and then she came for one cameo moment that wasn't even with Matilda. And we shot it, and then the movie. I mean, I've got to cut this movie that runs about 2 3/4 hours. So it's got loads of extra stuff in it. But then as we and I can say this because the big producer who was actually sitting at the back has left, so I can talk. I can talk shit now. But the budget of the movie was small, and we couldn't afford to do certain things with it. So she just got cut in that. And I remember actually I asked Arnold Schwarzenegger to do a cameo as well. In fact, I actually wrote a role for Arnold that we couldn't get him to do. Because I just thought what a great way of just rounding everything out, bringing history back. And I sent the movie to Arnold last week, and he watched it and loves it. So that was a big seal of approval for me. I said, "Do you want to be in a sequel?" And he didn't reply.